Okay. Oh. I'd like to check what is going on with my dependencies. Because last time I was looking into this, there was a bug in Postgres Neo. Hey, cranberry wine. Well, actually, I do have a dependency. I just stopped smoking 2 days. I am so angry and irritable by everything. I just can't deal with my life. Someone at work would say something, I get so angry. It doesn't really matter what it is. Ah, furious. Yeah, so I'm using Postgres Neo, and it's a little bit. I think people lost interest a little bit. There is feels like there is a small group of people working on everything Swift server side open source that's Neo related. Um, they're a little bit done with Postgres. I was looking into writing my own client. And if I go through their code, it's not that like Postgres bits are very straightforward, and Postgres has very good documentation, right? A lot of it is connection pooling and Neo integration, uh, and making it play with Swift nicely. So, well, anyway, this is a distraction. Go away. Um, I should put this as my home or whatever. I don't want to necessarily show my tabs all the time. Anyway, I should make a new profile in here, right? That's that would have been smart. Well, anyway, I really don't want to work. Okay, so I started last time at changing passwords. What's wrong? I upgrade. Every time Postgres is updated, the extension is broken. So strange. Okay, anyway, we know how to fix that. Uh, what is happening is that maybe I should first do configure. So for some reason, Homebrew updates Postgres all the time, even though it's the same version. Like, I'm curious what they fixed. Let's see. Uh, so Postgres. No, it's a different repo. I think it's here. Now we can search for Postgres 16. So I want to look at the history of this file and see what changed. Uh, how do I do that? Oh yeah, history. So we did configure. Now we need to make unable to open. What's up with this? Did I do sudo make configure? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, wait. No, we don't want to upgrade yet. What changed? Breaking changes. Yeah. Mm, 343, right? That's what we have. Um, well, technically every change is breaking. According to Sam Ware, if you think about it, everything is breaking. I'm updating our UI library and just paying. Yeah, that's also fun always. Okay, we did configure. Now let's do make build it. Why was it unable to open a file? Maybe because I did sudo make install and that like linked or copied a binary somewhere. Oh well. PostGIS was built successfully with 300 warnings. That makes sense. Why am I being asked for password on sudo? Is it no longer working? It just worked 5 minutes ago. Sudo, what do I have? Sudo as enable sudo with touch ID. Huh. cat days. Sudo local config file which survives system update and is included for sudo. Oh, that's already like in it. Uncomment. Okay, let's try. I didn't know that's possible. Uh, what? I opened it. Um, yeah. Suzy. Oh, this doesn't. Oh yeah, it is. All sufficient. Okay. Okay, something is wrong with life again. With life, with computer life. Um, and we need to run this, I believe. Upgrade to version completed. Full version. Okay, so now this is working. Allegedly. Okay. So update this. So we updated this because something changed somewhere. That makes sense. And this was updated because this number is now different. So that all makes sense. And here we also have more stuff. Am I not understanding how stuff works? Update bottle. But what is bottle? Oh, this? No. SHA of the thing. This is from sources, I imagine. And where is the bottles? God bless JavaScript. Okay. We fixed it. So yeah, so what I was doing is, okay, it's only been 15 minutes since I started procrastinating. Um, so I was doing password change dialog. So in settings, you click on your password and there is a beautiful UI to change it. Don't get too overwhelmed. Like you're updating your UI library, so you might get some inspiration here. I'm sure you get a promotion out of this, cranberry wine. And I linked the website, so now it should us say, oh, it just doesn't work on a simulator. That's fine. That is fine. Does it work on my phone? And can I add it here? So device capture, Mac OS screen capture? No. Media source? No. Video capture device, I think. I had added. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see my phone. Are you connecting a pair of headphones? I am not connecting anything. uh. Lost connection to debugger. Okay. Restore the connection and run it again. Oh, is it because I'm recording the screen? No, it can't be true. Maybe because I started recording the screen. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it like this. Can it like snap to the middle? Okay. Okay, don't touch it anymore. Okay, so now if I go here, I'll get like 2.7 seconds lag. Uh, oh, is this because of the debugger? Oh, okay, I can see all my passwords. Do I have doggable app? No. Um, so create new password. Yeah, so it does doggable.app. So that's nice. Oh my god, this contrast is crazy. Uh, this is better? This is better, huh? But maybe I should have it. Okay, this is better, but I'm gonna just delete it. macOS screen capture? No. How do you record your phone? So I tried video capture device. Capture card device I'm gonna try. Oh, that's also not gonna work. Ah, well, okay. Doesn't matter really. We'll do it later. Oh, stop. Come here. So that's how far we've got. Nothing really happens when you click change password. So uh, I was wondering if I quickly can swap this to just secretly. I think it's called counts. Yeah, so if we just put this one here and this one here, because then it's the same as horizontally as this one vertically. So hard, then pause, then place mark. Okay, and then we go back to settings view. So last time, actually not even a settings view, but change password shit. Ah, perfect. So yeah, we decided to do this, not to do it in line. Okay, so I guess now we are to update this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we going to see where this lives, open it to the side and just create a new command. So it's the command data. Oh, I remember why I was dreading this. The reason I was dreading this is that all of the commands go into the endpoints that decided automatically. So if you look here, if I look here, up, sending a query. So query is like reading something, and command is doing an action. Uh, so each query has to define where it's supposed to go. And for some reason, I hate writing this, even though it makes sense, right? Because some of them have certain parameters and they should be dynamically routed. Um, but for commands, I decide in here where it should go, and by default, actually not by default, I just created it for all commands I decided where it should go. Toby, this is not for you. I'll give you some snacks in a bit. Come here. Yeah, I know it's difficult when it's just there. But it's that food is not for you. Okay, but perfect. We don't really need to do anything. We just special. We just need to define a new command that would say that would return a string. I don't know if it's good to return a string. Um, current password, new password. What did I do wrong? Invalid character in a source file. Who inserted it? Oh yeah, Apple AI. Replace everything with this. Hey, thanks. I wish Apple AI would learn that I put the space here. Okay, so actually I can just now give this instead of having two values. Oh, where did I go? What? No, 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 no. Change password is going to have that command. Is there ever? Oh yeah, send suggestion. Okay. Um. Okay, and then on a sheet, then I remember that's why we made some bars so that we can just directly use them. So instead of these two guys, we're going to have a command that is change password. Uh, empty public static empty. Should we just ask everything to have empty protocol to have this kind of a function? Oh, I forgot to say that there are functions. I'm getting TypeScripted. Oh, JavaScripted, I guess. Okay. So now here it's all pointing to command point, whatever. Okay, command new password, command. Maybe we can also just validate it right here. But we're not gonna do that. Command, and here we'll just take the command. Okay. Okay, so if I run this, we should be actually sending requests to server. Did I write the code to do it? No, okay. Um, so we're sending the change. And when it is a success, I'm just doing this everywhere. Should I have a... Should I have this? And then you just give a callback? But then this has to be asynchronous. What if we have server sync that takes command data, right? What it would do, it would say doc client send that data. So it would call server sync like this, right? And then it would switch await like everywhere else we do. And it would just call the callback that I gave. So instead of action without a parameter, you would give a callback. Is this main actor? Yeah. It would give a callback that is escaping blah 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 void, but actually it takes command data response. Mm. Cannot access associated type, use a concrete type or generic parameter. Mm. So I need to specify this. Up like this. Okay. So I would call my on success with reply, or in case of failure, I would just say what everyone else is doing momentarily. Where is it? Mm, server error something. This. Okay. I'm lost. Where am I? Here. Okay. So this should compile. Non-sendable returned in, by implicitly asynchronous call to non-isolated function. Cannot. Should I say main actor or what? This I don't want to have. Do I need to say where T data, T response sendable? And this should disappear, right? But in command, in here, and when I define command data, I also want to say that this is sendable. Will it not bill anymore? Okay, so this is no longer needed. But here there is an issue. No, actually, that's just broken. Okay. So I can give this change directly. And here I would say this. um, okay. I am having such a hard time with my JavaScript brain having all these closures and all these overloads. I'm just fighting myself every time. Saying, no, it's okay to call help. No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so if we change the passwords, okay, endpoint not found. Perfection. That's exactly what we wanted. Ah, so I'm curious how it works with iOS in terms of, oh, you changed your password now. Do you want to update it? So, so well, because the question is, what do I need to do for those dialogues to appear to work correctly? What what kind what kind of UI library are you working on, Cranberry Line? Prime view. Is it something I can Google? Ooh, fancy. Next generation UI suite for Vue.js. Looks nice. Like crypto, beige crypto. Are you using this or are you building this library? I'm always like, it triggers me so much when people like do CSS, like metrics, CSS transformations to like do this. I'm just, is it CSS or what is it? Okay, it doesn't work like if I do it. Wait, let me see if I can select. I think it is CSS, right? It's not like they're using 3GS and whatever rendering. Like, why would you? You know, there is just like a group of probably guys in there who's like, oh my god, you know what would be cool? And it is cool, but like if you're selling a UI library, just let me see a huge screenshot. Like, put this here. Well, this is also a serious, very serious looking robot. What is this? Choose a product to view available template. Poseidon. Maybe that's because I'm super angry at everything. So no matter what I look at, I'm like triggered and only thinking of the worst things. Okay, let's stop doing that. Server side. Okay, the app is running fresh and we switch to the server. Um, so what we need to do is to change your password. Uh, it's not because of not smoking, it's because Swift backend. So Rider and WebStorm are now free. And when I started, I bought Rider because I really like C sharp. C sharp. I got C sharp. Um, and I was looking into it and what people say on Hacker News, and I was like a little bit like, it's pleasant to use, but then I don't want to do C sharp. So you are right in that. Um, I think what I do is free, right? Well, it makes sense why they say that. So what they say is that even if you're making courses, for example, for people and charging for them, you still can use it for free. It doesn't count as commercial use, basically, unless you build software that you sell, kind of. And of course, that makes sense because if you're learning C sharp and you bought a course and they are using Rider, you're also gonna use Rider, right? And then the other part of it is if you're learning, it is free as well. So, bam, they get you. That's smart. Um, okay, so first, I think what I would like to do, I want to say this. Uh, okay, and I'm going to update um update users set password this so I don't accidentally show someone's password hash. mm, what? No, that's not the database. This is not the database I want to go to. This is the database I want to go to. Can we change the font or is it no longer working? Okay. Settings, user interface, appearance, font, SF. Where is the font? So I was a little bit upset that I cannot use Rider now that it's free. Brew install font as even though I don't want to use Rider. This is the font from Xcode, right? SF Mono. Okay. Oh yeah, VS Code is well, VS Code by itself, right? What plugins do you use? You using mainly web dev? You doing mainly web dev or but maybe not 15, maybe 14, maybe even 13. What is banner in Wizard Ceph Mono 13? Maybe even less. Oh, this is terrible. 11, huh? 11 is the size. I don't understand how all of this works ever. Like, why is there 15 and 14 and then they're laid out differently? Uh, it's like one is more wider. Okay, this is what I want, I think. No, that's not what I want. Font used in most of application. Maybe that's what I want. Yes. But if it's 12, it's better. No. So this is way wider, right? Okay. Okay, this is good. Kinda. Okay. So we changed everyone's password. Now we can kinda say now we can make a query to actually change your password. Okay, so maybe this should be 15. This seems like a select blah from blah blah. Let join blah blah. I think 15 is good. So now it's both wider and taller. But if I go from 12 to 11, that only gets narrower. Okay, anyway. Um, so let's say your old password is blah and your new password is blah new, right? So first of all, we know your email and ID. So yes, so let's say your ID is 1 and your email is my email. Um, so what you want to do, you want to have code similar to sign in, but also tied to user stuff, right? So you want to select email. Oh, let's do select star because it's my account from users, where ID is whatever ID is, and alt and password hash is equal to compare password secure. What is the function? I don't remember anymore, but it's somewhere in sign in. Well, not this sign in. Endpoints for auth. Somewhere here there is a query that compares your password. So this is to make a hash when you're inserting a new user. Sign in query. A crypt. such a strange name. Do you think this works? Nay. Postgres query parameters. Yeah, I don't want to prepare queries. Can I just have... I only know two ways. Prepare a statement. Second, just replace it. Oh, okay. So this sounds like a good idea. With rams as this. Select data. Let's just say ID is one as data ID. Like say at doggable app. Is data email. Blah as old password old blah to as password new. Okay. So with params, select from users params where ID. So now we can say params user ID. So this is approximation of what we can be receiving in a command. And this is params password old users password hash. That's how it works? Yes. So users.id. I'm gonna rename this. Okay. No, because it's not my password. My password is Hunter Trade. This is what we have set it to, right? Uh, and then I want to look this up just to double check. And also maybe I am gonna change this to be 15 as well. Or at least this should be 15. Uh, I'm curious if it's Python, C Sharp, or TypeScript, whatever. Most popular. It is Python. And then C++. So Python, 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 all Microsoft. Microsoft, Microsoft, Microsoft. Renderers. It's basically all Python. Random C++ is prettier for everything now. Is there Python prettier? No, is what I see from just quick glance. But Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's so what you do have now, you have a VS Code that is running an extension for Prettier that has an extension for PHP that is probably has an extension for the style you want. It all makes sense. So Ritwik Day and Prettier people are the only ones in here who are not Microsoft. So Visual Studio Code is free. Visual Studio is free now, I think. Why? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think why is that stuff like Sublime Text was very popular, and there was like a new editor every like couple of months. And then Microsoft was like, we have to get on top of this. People are looking, we have to be the ones they find. And they succeeded. Um, what is the name of this function? Function crypt calculates hash of the password, which is the first argument. When storing a new password, you need to use gen_salt to generate new salt. To check a password, pass the stored hash as salt and test whether the result matches the stored value. Okay, so this has to be some kind of how people fuck up. Like this API of, hey, so this is how you render, but also this is how you, oh, this is how you make a hash, but also this is how you compare. But also sometimes you can do this. Um, example of setting a new password. Update blah blah blah, where existing hash is equal. No, set the hash to be this. Why would you do that? Though secure password. Where is secure password from then? Uh, you search. I'll search with a search. Um, why do I know this function? Where is this from? How did I type something wrong? Is it something I made? Oh, it is something I have created. Okay. Why can't I create the ones that? Oh man, that checks the password. I don't know why not. I just didn't. So then I have to create a function like this that takes two values and returns a boolean. I'm gonna just make this real quick. Just real quick. I'll just pretend I made this. Secure password and uh, compare password. Text alt text input. Uh, well, this is basically crypt, but it returns bool. Volatile. Why is it volatile? Because this takes this is random, right? So this is because this function is volatile. When I did update everyone password to hunter2, even though it is the same password, they all got different hashes. I hope. Yeah, it is. It is same password, but it's different hashes. Okay. But this is only sorry. This only depends on the inputs. So we are going to say what? Select crypt equal to is what we making. So because crypt is password salt and yeah. Okay, can I give names to this stuff? Or will it just not work if you do it correctly? Oh, just make it. So now here we can say compare password users. Maybe I should have named it like this. And then you're comparing password to hash. Right? That would be nicer. Compare password to hash. Alright. Now it works. And if I do something like random stuff, that doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, this is a better name, I think. Okay, and then I can drop. Oh, I should name everything with woof because otherwise it's like somewhere starts with C. A B C. I'm curious, is none of this like what is a good practice to give names to this? Oh, this is just like this. Well, okay, I should have then maybe have done that. Because there are names. And then my function has no names. Yeah, but when you drop, it's only types. So this is kind of obvious, right? Uh, well, anyway, compare password to hash. You make it obvious. It's fine. uh, so when you do this, you can actually update users, right? And you can set password hash to. Can you actually do that? Can you set the value to the values that you are updating and have it work? I imagine that is completely normal, right? Like you do something like set status processing where status is pending, whatever, right? You're making a queue or you want to update all the orders that have expired, right? I don't know, abandoned. Like you have a support system and status is waiting for reply, but it's been like 3 months ago, more than 3 months ago. Yeah, so that should be fine. So secure password for rounds pw okay, where ID secure password to new password from user's params where user is this and this holds. Um, and then we would say nothing. We'll just count how many of users are there. And this params goes away. And I would say select this from params here. And I would say select pv old from params. What? Missing? How does this work? Update with CTE. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure this is how I would do it. We'll try it. Just try it, right? Okay, so we are going to change password. Oh, this is something else actually. Here are the endpoints. So change password self like this. Else is okay. Uh, we're just gonna roll with it. Command data. No, we are gonna give the command itself. Uh, okay. So we said function change password, and it takes command to change password, and it returns a string. This should be combined, right? Uh, so this returns a string, and on the other hand, this defines a string. Would be nice if this is combined together. Okay, but for now, um, hmm. Why do I have this? No idea. Hmm. Phantom issues are my favorites. Okay, let's just try returning. Let's just throw on non-retrievable error with whatever we received. Like this. Okay. So now huh? Endpoint not found. Of course, because we would like to uh authentication account Sending stuff. So when we post to API change password and it is not public, we do endpoints change password. And we get back whatever we sent. So that's nice. I'm gonna go walk the dogs quickly and be back in a bit. Okay. Wait. It was a short break. Okay, so now we have an endpoint. And if we put a query there, it would already be basically done. I guess so. Mm, let me quickly check. iOS app, password dialog. Password maybe change dialog. So this is all. Maybe I should use Swift UI. So maybe I should. Toby, nee, nee, up, nee, no barking, up, up, tiny house, nee. Okay. No barking when the door bells. So 50Y. Not authorization, right? Authentication dialog. Maybe login form. Curious what we'll get here. Well, empty page, I guess. Login screen, yeah. Oh, maybe that's nice if we look at what people are doing. Maybe that's smart. This is someone coming from Java or C Sharp world where there must be a single service here implementing that protocol. Oh, maybe this is for implementing it in your app. What is happening here? Yeah, the core class is controller. Okay. Is it in scene? Where do controllers live? So I want to see how does it work for things where you type in a password. View model. Oh, this is just where you provide your own, right? Ah, okay. Let's just we'll just test it ourselves. Swift UI login screen that remembers passwords. Yeah, I don't wanna do auth 0, but sure. I find this random example a little bit unprofessional, let's say. Okay, so this is just opens the browser. Thanks. Thanks everyone on the internet. I give up Googling. So what we want to do is to run that query, right? Mm, so this would return an amount of rows. So I would want this, I guess. No, not single value. Name. Postgres query metadata. Command object ID roles. Okay, let's see. Let's try. So we're gonna run this. So how it works is that you try await that. You get back the number of updated rows, and what you execute here is this. So you set password hash to the place where this is true. This is something. This is something. This is something. So we want user ID. We want data, current password, change data, new password. So this is doing stuff like trim. Maybe we should also trim it, I guess. So we trim this just in case. I don't feel like doing that, but I feel people don't do passwords with spaces. I want to do trim just. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, is from a request. So now it's tricky, yeah? I'm just gonna not do that. Sorry, I'm just gonna not do that. Is there a way for me to do this where this is defined? How other endpoints do that? What do other endpoints do? Else throw. Okay. Maybe I can add it to request. Maybe I can add this here. Public var required user IDs roles. Is it possible? I don't know. Error is not handled because the enclosing function is this possible? You can map, right? You can map. Doesn't matter. Okay, so then do this. Cannot find change. It's here. Missing return. Okay, so the idea now is that uh don't I need to like try this? Um so if rows updated is 0, we want to throw unretriable non-retriable error. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Mm, how do I make sure that this is updating one row? I mean, I can do a transaction, but somewhere here I learn how to transact. Uh, I can do this. Um, so what I want to do is I want to say actions, public actor action. Why is it actor? What? Action run. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna return this. Um, and then on the action, so this is a class that just does transactions for me, basically. And there are some predefined things, but mainly it feels I want this. Use commit. What? Open a transaction in a need, add a commit. No. That is stupid. What about this? Kind of to do what if this throws? Doesn't really matter, right? Because if it doesn't roll back, Postgres will roll back. So at least data is consistent. We might get a response that is not reflecting reality, but the data will stay consistent. I always keep short break on when I come back. Uh, okay, so now we want to do this. And in here, we just want to roll back everything. Okay, so that's called default, usually. Okay, so yeah, call is async, insert await. Okay, this is not used. Well, actions. Maybe we can do just the actions. Actions queries, just to be sure. Um, okay. So server is running. I'm gonna, my current password is Hunter2, and I'm gonna change it to Hunter4. Password hash equals secure password where user ID is 1. Syntax error at end of input. Okay, so Swift again, I think, did my braces wrong. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, what? Update users set password hash secure password 1, where users is this 3. What is wrong? Syntax error at end of input. Position 143. Oh, it's I opened a bunch of. I don't get it. Oh, returning I have. Okay. Try again. Okay. So I got your password is updated. So now I should get wrong password. Uh, so it is 4. I want 2. Hmm. So let's go back to the app. And we are going to change password. Not a command, but password sheet. Okay, so what we want to do now is that somehow, when this is done, right, we want to do something. Um, so I was already almost about to do a callback here. Hmm. So I would like to just say UI alert, UI application alert info done. Something like this. Uh, so now it's 4 and I want 2. Okay, so what I would like now is that when you click OK, this goes away, right? Mm, how would I do that in a nice way? I don't really know. I don't really know. Mm, well, I can give a call back here. Um, but that opens such a can of worms. Why would destroy history be true? I don't know. Pop, 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 pop. Uh, so I might as well open this up for instead of dispatching. Why don't you just why do I need to give callback here if I can just call this? And it's not private, so is it? Is it terrible? Like all of this basically. Well, this is kind of not something you would want to manage inside the caller. You want to just centrally have it here. But maybe this is fine. So what I will do then is just I will do this. Just dismiss yourself, right? I think it's like this. What is dismiss action? An action that dismisses the current presentation. Use this to get dismiss in action for the environment. Then call the instance to perform the dismissal. You call the instance directly because it defines call as function. That's nice to know. Dismiss a model like a sheet of popover. Pop the current navigation stack. On apps targeting 18 and aligned releases, you can also use this to pop the implicit stack of a collapse split view. The specific behavior of the action depends on where you call it from. When you present the sheet contents, someone can dismiss the sheet by tapping on a button. Be sure that you define the action in the appropriate environment. For example, don't reorganize the detail view in the example above so that it creates a dismiss property and calls it from the shit view modifier. So do not do this. If you do this, the shit fails to dismiss because the action applies to the environment where you declared it. So do not do this. In fact, yeah, but no, 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 no. Shit, yeah, 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 yeah. So this does this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So perfect, but you don't, oh, you don't create it here and call it here. I get it. I get it. Because if you call it here, so basically detail view is settings. So what I did is correct, which makes sense, I guess. Okay. Okay, what I did is correct. So it is now Hunter 2 and then it's Hunter 2 again. Your password is on dismiss here. Yes, that's why I did it. Cannot convert dismiss action to call this function. Okay. Don't call this method directly. Swift UI calls it for you when you call. Okay, okay, please let me click this link. Xcode AI. Swift call as function. How and when to use call as function. Oh, that's fine. So basically you can call, sorry, it's callable values of user-defined nominal types. Um, I'll just do it. Don't think about it too much. But it does work, huh? But I'm gonna do also this. Same password. Okay, now it's should be done. So now my password is and 2 and I want to 4. Your password is updated. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, we're gonna stop this part here. Um, because it's been a lot. It's quite a bit I changed. And I think we have to refactor some stuff. Can I do this no impl thing? Um, it's fine. Why did I have this one? So I can give. Oh, I wanted to give like a message. That's why. Okay. And why did I do this? Why is this not just like this? Because I want this to not throw. So this is not throwing. Uh, but I can just do this. Can I not throw? Okay, so now I cannot do it. And what I wanted to do is to have something like I wanted to be able upstairs in a caller to say this. And then it would be like, I don't know. So I don't have to, so that I do not have to do this and then also this. But it doesn't really make sense to do that. Ah, okay. So now we can change the password. That's fun. This is also quite nice. I really like this part and this part. And I also like this. Okay, don't forget to run this on production. Let's do it right now. Mm, you are in production. Do you confirm this? Yes. Commit. Okay. And let's do a backup. Yeah. Why do I have such a slow connection? That's something that is not clear to me. Only like this should be super fast. Like what if I do how fast is this? I cannot do this. So this works. But why doesn't this work? Oh, because it does. No, it should pipe. Um, nah, it doesn't really matter. We'll we'll figure it out later. So, okay, what we did is this, this, yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, ability to change password from. So the next thing on the list, if we were to go in order, would be to make forgot password functionality, right? What did we say? I think this is kind of done. I'm gonna test this. I hope that works. Um, okay, let's see. So I'm gonna try to bring my phone back here. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to run it from here. I'm gonna run it from here. And while that is going on, uh, I will add this. Uh, Here. Okay. It bothers me so much how uneven the things are. Um, okay, anyway, so that works. Let's make it in the middle. No, it's impossible. Now it should be really, really even, right? Because, uh, I don't know. Looks even. Okay. Okay, so let's go to test flight. Okay, 24 is ready. And I am going to try to do it locally first so that I can try a bunch of passwords. Okay, so yes. hmm So going to settings. So my current password is Hunter4, we said, locally, Hunter2. Okay, your password is updated. Okay, I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna sign in. So Alexei at, well, actually, wait. Huh. Alexei at Dogable app Hunter 2. Yes. Yes. Sign out and sign in. Ah, it's perfect. This password contains a common word, which makes it easy to guess. Would you like to change? Oh, let's see what happens. Oh, where does it go? I'm very excited. Um, Endpoint not found. Doggable app. Okay, that's fine. So let's change my password. So now we're going to go to settings. Password. Yeah. And this is going to be create new password. Wait. So I'm gonna do Hunter 4. So it didn't ask me to. So this is wrong, right? So I do this, it will update the password. Okay, so this is the last part. So this is almost works, right? Except Except change password does not update remembered password. Annoyingly. Hmm. You know what's also annoying? That in Miro, the size of this includes the shadow, the size of a sticky. Oh, you cannot see it, of course. Okay. That the size of a sticky includes its shadow at the bottom. So it is aligned, middle is aligned on this rectangle instead of on this rectangle. This just kills me. Um, okay. Okay. So the question is Swift UI, Swift log password change screen to suggest to update password. I don't know. Oh, new password. Thank you. That makes so much sense. It should be a simple username. New password. Okay. So then in Xcode that I just closed, um, in password change, where I say this, I actually mean, can I just say text input? What does it say? Content type. UI text. Set the text content for this view which system uses to offer suggestions. New password. UI. Oh yeah, okay. Text content type. Do I ever use text content type somewhere? I use keyboard type. What is this for? Interesting. Let me try this now. I don't understand why using a preset breaks colors so hard, but because I'm deleting it all the time, I'm just gonna do this. Just for a second, you're gonna have to deal with bad colors. Okay, so this is lagging very hard. So password for doggable, yeah, and this is. How do you do suggest new password? Hmm, let's wait a second. Also have a text field set to username. Uh, oh, wait a second. So when you also sign up, so this should actually be if goal is signing in, then it's password, otherwise new password. That's first. Okay, and then here I need to show an input. Um, what's your email? Is this working like this then? Text content type username, and then we say keyboard type email address, just so it knows what's going on. I'm not sure if this will work. Hmm. maybe we don't show your current password and we don't hide this for a second. Okay, so now this works. So the problem is that your current password is. Okay, use strong password. Um, why do I want a current password? So that you can't just do it yourself via hacking. Um, so we want to have this and then say next. Uh, so if I do this as hidden, will it still work? Okay, so that all uh update your password. No, because it didn't work. How to prevent update your password. Swift. Oh, that's different Swift. Okay, I think this should all be error. Error. So I made it so I need a current password. Okay, so we're gonna do this, but we're not gonna do this. I think this will work. So your current password is I do this, and then you use a strong password. Okay, and then you do this. Okay, and the only thing I need to do, well, check if this is after filling whatever I did. That is not right. So it didn't save it from before. Mm, this is not correct though. Okay, let me update my password. I guess manually. Um, gonna go back from here for a second. So, oh yeah, I don't know my current password in here as well. Okay, sorry, not this. No, 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 no. Go away. Um, so I'm gonna update users set password to uh just for everyone. Okay. mm, so I'm gonna sign up. Okay, let me just restart this. I'm signing up. So I want Alexei at doggable.app. Use strong password. Sure. Um, so that's nice, but when I sign in, oh, when I sign in, it should be different. Um, so it should clear stuff. Um, so when you sign up, okay, but when you sign in, it should clear stuff. Yes. Yes, page 2, goal. On change of goal, you should. I think that's um Oh, why can't Xcode place text? Oh my god. Reset user inputs. Okay, so now what happens is that no one can see my screen. Uh, if you sign in and you start typing here, and then you sign in again, it keeps there, it's there, but then it resets stuff. Okay. Okay, let's run it on the phone. See how that looks. Is it connected over Wi-Fi? Because I'm using a screen sharing thing. Okay, so sign up. It says, hey, what is your, let's do this. Yeah, use strong password. Okay, up. Will it now create an account already? That's gonna be, I don't think so, right? Uh, I'm not that stupid. No. Save password. Um, mm, it's a little bit difficult because why is it asking me to save password now? No. And now I cannot go back. Oh, I can. Think I can go back, it just lags a lot. I click back. I tap it again. Okay, now it's just all broken actually. This is trickier than. So I saved my password, right? Now I go here, I want to change it. Uh, okay, update your password for Doggable. Uh, yeah, update. Okay, sign out, sign in. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to change my production password to this. Oh man, what if I sign out here? Change my password here. And then sign in. Do this. And actually, it's Hunter 2 again. Update. Okay, so mostly kind of basically works. The only thing I want to check still if I can hide this ridiculous thing. If I can hide this username. Where's my camera? I don't get it. Why can't you see my face? I don't know what's wrong. It's because I edit. Oh, wait. No, I don't know why. Okay, well, it's broken. Mm, so, what about making it transparent and uh, zero height? That should be perfect. And then we have to subtract padding with negative spacing like this. That makes sense, right? That's how it works. So what we are testing is the following. I'm gonna go to settings. I'm gonna type my current password here. It is there. And it seems like stuff is working. Like it's the same almost. Maybe I should do padding here. Or maybe I should put this here. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. If I don't render this, wait, let me just put this so here. If I don't render this, it is a little bit different, but not that much. Oh, I removed padding, right? Oh, I can do just offset y minus spacing times 2. No, padding, vertical. Hmm, what if I don't do this? What if I do this? This changes really nothing, so I'll just keep it like this. Oh, again, I forget that I have a phone here. Sorry. So I was just playing around trying to make sure I can not break layout too much. Let's look how it is on the phone. Kind of okay. Maybe I should padding. Didn't like extra padding? So it is at least in the middle? Kinda. Uh, Maybe it is because of this, actually. Yeah. I think this is the same as not having anything. So now I don't have anything, and this is the same as that. And I don't know if this is required necessarily. No, okay. Perfect, but what we were testing actually is that if I now go to change my password, I have disabled this, um, that I will get a suggestion still. So your current password is this, and my new password is Hunter4. Okay, your password is updated. Okay. And I don't get a suggestion. This is for update. Now you go here. Oh, but we can already see that this does not work because this suggests a password that doesn't suggest a. Can I just have this? I should have suggest new password. And I don't. That's that's not fun. Okay, so when I have this, what if I don't disable it? Like I have new password, I have username. What else do you want? Hmm. Okay, I think it's just a little bit broken. Okay, fine. What if I do create new password? It's frustrating stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna change this from this to Vim. Vim, Vim, Vim. Okay, and now I should say nothing. Okay, and if I do this, if I have this just normal here, like this, so if I say password, woof input, email, um, okay, let's see. Ah, so annoying. So now, hopefully, when I type my, and now it's your strong password. Maybe I can do it like something. Like what? Why? This is new password. This is current password. Maybe I do it like this. And then I offset it at Y by like this. Go away. Uh, okay. That's not what I did. What did I offset? Why is it here? Where is my current password? Why is there an email? Oh, I deleted something different. Ah, okay. So this is correct, and this is not working. Um, but if I don't offset it, then it does work. Okay. So what I am going to do now is try to do something like this. What if I say foreground style, state, theme, secondary? Like this, and then I would say um, that this has to be offset, I mean padded at bottom by two spacings. Maybe top. Is it just one spacing? Uh, two spacings. What if? Strange. Anyway, so I go on my phone now to settings. So your current password is this one. Yeah. Now I get a suggestion. Starts with Mac. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so since we are at a local, I'm going to change it back to well, actually, okay, it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to save it here. Uh, okay, perfect. Perfect? I don't know. It's important that it must be visible and on screen. So no offsetting or opacity 0. by huge number, or it must be in this order. Um, old, email, new. Wow, crazy. That is why we. Okay. Interesting. So I spent, I think, an hour kind of being a little lazy. Um, then I spent some time doing backend, and and the rest is just fixing password suggestions. Oh, and this is still not perfect, but fine. Uh, okay. I wanted to say like 2 hours ago, I'm gonna stop the stream for a bit so that I have two separate videos so I can upload like backend side of password change. But it seems to me uh, that's not gonna happen as a coming back part. So like I'll stop the stream and then I immediately uh, start it again so that I have two separate recordings. But I think I'm done for today. Okay, thank you all for watching. I have no idea why it's a mystery why it's not working on this scene. Oh, because something was a bear. Oh, no, it is not. Something with the visibility of the folder it's in. We'll figure it out after. I'm so tired. Okay, thank you. Bye.